Well, hello, I'm Jerry McKee, Down Home with Jerry McKee. We got 2019 coming up. Have you made any resolutions yet? Have you thought about even any resolutions? And there's some things we can keep. We can keep, some things, kind of going to the gym if you've never been before. A lot of times, a lot of people drop out. I'm going to give you 15 different possibilities of some resolutions that we can take, and it will be healthy for us also. So the number one thing that we can do is eat more fish. As we look at eating fish, a recent study indicated that fish help children sleep better. Okay, moms, this is a way to get your kids to sleep better, and also improves their IQs up to 4 points when eating every week. So if you eat fish one time a week, every week, guess what? Your kids will be smarter, they'll go to sleep better. It's got omega-3 fatty acids in it, found in fish, also been linked to lower rates of heart disease. So all kind of great things by eating fish. And you mothers who've got small children, guess what? They'll sleep better. So what we can look at next is another resolution, and eating fish once a week, that's not a bad one. Most of us usually do that sometimes. Making meaningful connections. Now, a lot of us have a hard time with that. And in making meaningful connections, the health professionals at Aspen Ideas Festival recently spoke out about how an increasing amount of people, you still may feel lonely, which takes a lot of toll on mental and physical health. So while you can have many friends and still feel lonely, talking about your feelings with others can provide social support. So in social support and talking with the others, is a great thing. If you got someone you can talk to, and they keep your secrets also, or they maybe can talk to you. You got to find someone that's not going to put it on social media and blab it everywhere, but it relieves stress. If you keep it bundled up into you, and sometimes it will cause some physical health problems in doing that. Now, a resolution there is to find a friend that you can talk to and socialize and watch your health feel even better. Now, okay, everybody's going to love this one right here, especially you ladies. Take a warm bath. According to a story on Bravo, a study from March indicated that a hot bath of 104 degrees could burn away as many calories as a 30-minute walk. A 30-minute walk. All you got to do is get in a hot bathtub at 104 degrees, and guess what? You won't have to do that walk. All you got to do is take a bath in hot water. Now that's easy. Anybody can do that. So that could be one of your resolutions, and I think I'll put that in mind. But I usually take a shower, so a bath is good. Now, another thing that's going to help increase your way of living healthy, and you know what? You're going to love this one too. This resolution, I think we all can do if we just take time to do it. And you say, well, hurry up, tell me what it is. Well, we talked about the warm bath. So this one is go to bed early. Poor sleeping is linked to the diabetes, heart disease, obesity, and depression. Wow. I didn't know that. Heart disease, diabetes, poor sleep habits. Now, according to the Centers for Disease Control, create a self-imposed bedtime. Set an alarm as a reminder. Go to bed early, or go to bed at a certain time every night. Set your alarm as a reminder if you can't remember, and aim to hit the hay in time to get a solid 7 to 8 hours sleep. Well, isn't that going to be wonderful? What a resolution. I'll bet y'all like my resolution so far. not exercising, running up and down for 30 minutes. You take a hot 104 bath and it'd be the same thing. And now get to bed early and get 7 to 8 hours sleep. And we've always knew about the 7 and 8 hours sleep. That's nothing new there. Now, this next one, we have so much in our lives doing things, but this right here is really going to make you healthier also. And this is published by the Harvard Health Publication. And this right here is to, what? Volunteer. That's right. According to an article published in the Harvard Health Publication, giving your time can lower your blood pressure and even helps those who volunteer frequently live longer. Wow, if you volunteer to help something, whether it be your church, any type of organization, you'll live longer and your blood pressure goes down. Now, you're not going to get in some real stress. You know, when you volunteer, it's different than work. Where work, what will happen there in your workplace is that you will, well, guess what? You get stressed at work. We all do. And volunteer, you know, you think, well, I don't have to be here, but I enjoy volunteering. That's the key thing. Finding something great that you love doing and volunteering doing it. Now, the next thing will be, and you're going to say, this might be a little strange, and that is meal prep. That's right, making healthy meal preps. And no, this doesn't mean you can't enjoy a meal out. This doesn't mean that at all. Now, researchers from Johns Hopkins University showed that people who make their own meals consume fewer calories than those who don't cook. Okay, you cookers, you know that, right? When you're cooking, what do? Oh, you nibble a little bit, right? I know I do. I nibble a little bit, and after I nibble a little bit, I really don't want to eat everything on the table. I'm already full from nibbling, so you really cut down on your calories, and also that's going to make you not consume even fewer calories. So that's another great thing to do. Prep your meals, right? And the next thing is, this is going to be a hard one for some of you, including myself. And after reading this article, you know what? I think I'm ready to give it up. I know it's not good for me, and you're going to say, gosh, what is it? What is it? We got to know. We got to know. Well, this would be a good resolution to start giving these things up here. Sodas. That's right. Give up sodas. Yes, even the diet ones. Now, while some opt to drink calorie-free beverages for weight loss purposes, a recent study indicated that people who regularly consume diet soft drinks were at an increased risk for dementia or stroke. This is reported by the Washington Post. Dementia or stroke for diet drinks. Now, see, that's what got me thinking, wow, I think I better make resolutions to give up diet drinks, because I drink a lot of diet drinks. And I'm thinking, well, this is healthy, right? Some of the things we eat and consume is really not healthy like we think it is. And that's kind of me. I kind of read this right here. I said, I better change some of this, because getting older, I surely don't want to start forgetting things. And okay, this is going to be everybody here. You know, we always hear about this first year, and gym memberships, they go up completely, big time. But do we keep that resolution? Well, you know, hit the gym. Aside from all the obvious reasons, weight management and heart health research has shown that exercising is good for your brain. A study published last month indicated that physical activity should improve memory and slow aging. Wow, slow aging and increasing your memory. Increasing your memory. Wow, that's going to be great. And, you know, we look for ways to live longer and look younger. Here you go. Research, they have done it. You will stay healthier, younger, and you will remember things. It's going to help your brain quite a bit. And believe me, I need all the help I can get on that. So hit the gym. And the number 10 thing is to, and you're going to say, Really? Yes. I think I got one out here. I got to look at something here. Is we love to eat, right? We love to eat snacks. And eating snacks, don't eat after 9 o'clock. After 9 p.m., don't eat. I know you've heard this many times before, but as we previously reported one time, is that late night snacking goes against our biological clocks. A study from earlier this year indicated that eating late in the evening could increase your heart disease risk. We all eat late, don't we? Because guess what? We don't get much sleep. So if we start going to bed and getting that 7 to 8 hours sleep, I think that we can curb our appetite enough to where we're not going to eat after 9 o'clock. So that could be a good resolution for you also. I'm not going to eat after 9 o'clock. And it's going to take some willpower to do it, strong willpower. So don't eat after, our little dog's barking, a little beeping in the background. But don't eat after 9 o'clock. Now, another good thing is, a lot of you enjoy doing it. I know I don't read as much as I like, is to pick a book. Reading is good for your brain, but health professionals say that the hobby also can enrich your social skills. It says people who read fiction may understand people better than others. Psychologist Keith Oakley explained to CNN that a work of fiction is a piece of consciousness that can pass from one mind to another, and that reader can make it their own. Reading the book, wow, what can we say negative about that? Really nothing, because reading a book enriches your mind. And, you know, I heard someone tell me one time that in reading this book that you can go around the world and not even leave your home. And in reading, it takes you places your mind doesn't. And like it said, you can reach other people and understand people better. So pick a book up. Let's lay all the little gadgets we got down and pick a book up. I do this. It doesn't, the next resolution that's coming up, I do this sometimes. And that is, yes, eat a salad. Eat a salad once a week. In a story published earlier this month, it said in Newsweek that eating leafy greens weekly could keep your brain up to 11 years longer. Wow, 11 years longer. Keeping your brain up 11 years longer. That is pretty neat. We all want to live longer, right? So if our body kills off, guess what? 11 more years, our brain's going good. Don't think it works that way too well. But anyway, eat salads once a week. And I pretty well do that. I eat a salad about once a week. And most of you probably do, especially if we go out and eat in restaurants. Now, this one gets us all. And the next resolution. And I hope that you're writing these down. And you can go back and look on social media here and see what I'm saying here on these resolutions. But they're really easy, aren't they? They're not really hard and grievous. We just have to just do them. Now, this one right here, we all like to stay indoors around our computers and around our TV and socialize inside. And we don't get outside much. And the resolution is to spend more time outside. And spending more time outside, mounting research shows that enjoying nature and green space can help lower stress and may reduce symptoms of depression and anxiety. Wow, it may reduce that. And we've all been outside, and being outside is enjoyable, especially if it's not pouring down rain all the time. When it pours down rain all the time, we kind of have a little depression there, don't we? I've heard someone on Facebook say, "It's rain again, and again, every day." Well, the sun was out today, and it was a beautiful day today. So, and you know what? I think we got outside, and I did, and it was great. So, get outside more often. Spend more time out there. We spend less time in doing that. Now, you're going to think this one's kind of a little bit crazy, but get creative. And you say, well, I can't do nothing. How can I get creative? Well, you remember the adult coloring books that came in? The adult coloring books is really creative. They have benefits other than just serving as a way to fight boredom. Coloring definitely has therapeutic potential to reduce anxiety, create focus, or bring about more mindfulness. Certified art therapist Mary Grace Barbian told CNN this story last year, how it can really, your creativity juices are flowing, and in flowing like it is, it kind of can serve as breaking up your boredom, right? You got something you're coloring to do, trying to stay in lines. Remember trying to stay in lines and being very careful not to get out of it. But also it creates focus and brings mindfulness because you're concentrating, you're kind of blocking out everything. And so so far we've been pretty good on these resolutions, right? There's nothing grievous on there that we cannot do that's really simple, that's going to help our health and our minds, our hearts, and without really doing a lot of extra work. So I love these resolutions. That's why I wanted to bring them to you. And this one right here, I don't want you to do this right now because it says here, use your social media less. Oh, that's going to kill us, isn't it? It's good to be connected, but even Facebook recently admitted that too much time online could be bad for your mental health. And believe me, we've read a lot of things on Facebook that affects our mental health, doesn't it? Research has shown that children and teens in particular may have lower self-esteem due to social media influence. See, we got to look out for our children too, because as we get older, we get kind of set in our ways a little bit. Limit how much time you spend each day and replace that online FOMO with a quality time spent networking IRL. In other words, spending time with your family, spending time away from the computer, away from the network, because, you know, you get on the internet and you start reading all these posts and reading everything. You hear about other people's, you know, problems, and the next thing you know, you're caught up in one. It's just kind of really overwhelming a lot of times. So at number 14, it says, my resolution, this is the last one coming up in a few moments, but give social media a break, but not right now. Got to stay on it right now. Now, the last one is going to be a no-brainer. And we all need to do it, especially after we indulged this past Christmas here. And that would be save for the future. Saving for the future. Now, it's easy to get caught up in the day-to-day expenses, but saving for your financial future is important. A CNN reporter, and many Americans don't even have $500 stored up away for any emergency whatsoever. Wow. Don't even have much, because, you know, $500, that can be anything. It could be your car or your vehicle would break down, and, well, it'll be way over $500. And, you know, some of the things you can kind of do to help save a little extra money. And one of those things is kind of skip happy hour once a month. If you're going out and having a happy hour, kind of skip one of those. Buy generic or utilize a library for books, and immediately transfer the money you save into a separate account. See, that's a key thing there too, is to separate your savings, because you know what happens when we put the money back and we get a little money and save. You say, well, I'm going to put this money back in an envelope. I'm going to hide this from myself. But you're really not hiding it from yourself, but you're really finding it because you know where it's at. And you'll get into it, and next thing you know, you're doing out of it, and you spend out of it and spend out of it. Impulse spending is another thing that we do. But, you know, we all got bills coming in, especially after this month here, and we get caught up in the emotional buying frenzy, and we think we have to buy this person this because that person bought us this, and next thing you know, with debts mounting up, and next thing you see that come January and February, we're depressed. So for your next year resolution is to save back and make a separate account that you can put that money in that you save. That way you're not really missing it. And in conscious, you know it's there, but don't touch it, okay? Well, I just brought you 15 great resolutions for 2019. They're not grievous, not hard whatsoever to do. Write them down, go back and look at them, and see what kind of progress you can make for 2019. I don't know how your 2018 was, but my resolution, I didn't even keep any of them because I didn't make any. Because when I do, we make it grievous on ourselves. We make it hard on ourselves. Take it little steps. Thank you for watching. I'm Jerry McKee, and see you in the year 2019. Have a great day. Goodbye.